Hey girl, welcome to the Feminine Founder Podcast, where we are all about learning and growing professionally so that we can build a life that we are proud of and really love. My name is Caroline, and I'm a social media marketing expert, obsessed with teaching female entrepreneurs how to start, grow, and scale their personal brand and business online. This podcast is all about sharing our stories and learning from each other on how to navigate our professional journey so that we can live our best lives. So if you're just starting your entrepreneurial journey, or if you are growing and scaling an epic company, you are in the right place, friend. All right, today I want to talk about something that's been on my heart and I want to chat out with you guys today. And for those of you who don't know, I started getting really into personal development, professional development when I turned 30. I'm 38 now, and so I've been at it for 8 years, and I've done that one way. I've done it in addition to getting in the rooms, hiring mentors, coaches, all the things. I really got into reading, and I try to read every morning, even if it's just 1 or 2 pages. I try to read every single morning as I have breakfast. And so one book I'm reading right now, I'm actually rereading it because it's so freaking good. And so if you're listening to this, run, go get this book because I can't say enough good things about it. But it's called The Common Path to Uncommon Success. And the author is John Lee Dumas. And the book is so good. And just coincidentally, too, the author of this book is a podcaster. So it was meant to be. I am learning so much from reading this. But I'm reading a chapter right now called Design Your Content Production Plan. It talks really about how there's a huge difference and differentiator between those that put themselves out there and create content versus those that don't. They just consume the content. So I'm in the chapter now about what days you're going to set aside to dedicate to the content creation. And for those of you listening that see me out there online and everything, I'm not ever live posting. If you see me engaging, that is me. But all the posts you see of mine are completely pre-scheduled. So for me, a content creation plan is every Saturday, for whatever reason, in the mornings, the creative juices are flowing. And that's been my time where I actually create my content and then I batch it out. I schedule it out for the next 5 to 7 days, whatever it is, on what platform that I'm showing up as. So that's what I do, and that's what's set aside for content creation for me. But anyways, this chapter that I'm reading right now, he talks about how when you run into somebody, a stranger, maybe you know them, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's someone from church, and you ask the question, what have you been up to? That his least favorite response is the most common one, and it's, oh, I've been so busy. And I don't know about you, but I can relate to this so much too. That answer is seriously so freaking annoying because I'm like, okay, what have you really been doing? But he talks about how people that if you ask them, if you even narrow the question down more as to what accomplishment are you most proud of the last 30 days, most people can't answer that question. They answer the blah, kids, work, pets, whatever. And so if that's your answer, are you going to look back when you're 50, 60, 70, 80, and like that's what you've been doing that's kept you, quote, busy your entire life? So I was talking to Gary, my husband, about this, and actually he and I started having a really engaging conversation based off this one part of the book. And I actually turned to him and said, okay, what accomplishments are you most proud of over the last 30 days? And he told me, and the answer that he told me made me so dang proud of him too. He was proud of himself. I was proud of him. I shared with him my things that made me feel proud over the past 30 days, and we had a really great conversation. So my point in this whole episode is think about that question. What have you been up to? And think about how you would answer. What accomplishment are you most proud of over the last 30 days? And make sure that every single day you are doing things to move the needle to get to those accomplishments and goals that you want. Yes, we have bad days. Yes, we don't feel like it. Yes, we wake up in moods. Yes, do we have family life? All this fill in the blank things. We all have those things going on. But even if you set aside 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes to move the needle to accomplishing your goals, the law of compounding and the concept of compounding goes such a long way. You'll look back at a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and you will be astounded by what you accomplish. So that's my food for thought for you for listening to this episode is think about that question. What are you most proud of the last 30 days? Until next time, thanks for listening.